up? Hi, my name is Corey and welcome to my journal. So, it's been a while since I last posted, and that's not okay. Alright, so I'm not even gonna try and front with y'all because I tried to film this video 2 times before, and every single time something went wrong. But I love to, okay, that plane actually can calm down. So, yeah. It's back? What the heck? It heard me. It was like, oh, you want to play? You're telling me to stop. I own this air. We're gonna try this again for the 3rd time. When I sat down thinking, I was like, all right, so what shall I post? Because I myself am getting tired of sitting here watching myself around on a screen. So I was like, hey, this video was me talking about how I don't have any friends. So I was like, why not let my next video be about some facts about myself so that I can have some friends? Makes sense, right? All right, so let's just hop, I guess, straight into this. My name is Corey. I feel like that one's pretty obvious. And it's only 4 letters. I've had so many different weird ways of people spelling it, like K-O-R-I-C-O-R-E-Y, which isn't really that weird, but like, why make things more difficult than it has to be? And then a fun fact about my name. So like a fun fact and a fact. Anyway, so yeah, so my middle name is Aaron, which also happens to be my sister's first name, but like the lady version of the spelling of the name. So her name's Erin, and they're like, oh, so like, what's your middle name? My middle name's Erin, and they're like,
oh, but isn't that your sister's first name?
and I'm like, yeah, and they're like,
oh, well, so then is her middle name Corey?
Like,
that is not correct.
Right, so another thing is that when I was younger, me and my sister, we lived in Barbados for a year. Barbados is like this tiny island. Like, most people assume it's in Africa, but I mean, hey, all power to my African brothers and sisters. But no, it's not in Africa. So yeah, me and my sister, we lived there for a year. I was like 4, she was like 7-ish. But yeah, fun fact about that, my parents are from Barbados. So also all of my family members are from there. So yeah. All right, so this next one is, it's a bit sad because I almost didn't make it to be sitting right here in front of you guys to tell this story, because when I was younger, my sister almost killed me. One day, me and my sister, she was like pulling me around on this wagon. So she was pulling me around on it. Back in New Jersey when I lived there, we lived on this like cul-de-sac hill. So it like went down. That's how, you know, hills work. They go up and they go down. So she was pulling me around it, like around the cul-de-sac. So all of a sudden the wagon stopped, and I look up at my sister like, what are you doing? And she looks back at me and she's like,
My turn.
I was like, okay, I can hop out, you can hop in. And she was like, oh no, like I can get in with you. Okay, so she hopped on in, and we start flying down this hill. And all I hear is my mom at the side screaming like,
guys, stop, what are you doing? Stop the wagon, stop the wagon.
and then at the bottom of the hill, there were like cars that could pass by. And so we're going down this hill, heading where cars pass by at any time. A car zooms on by, but it manages not to hit us. And we end up hitting the curb at the end of the hill and like spilling out onto the sidewalk. Oh, my throat got so dry. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I like almost died. Okay, so this next fact is that I visited basically all of the states within America, except for like 4 of them. That's because my dad actually a truck driver. That basically means, if you don't know what a truck driver is, like they haul goods to and fro places so that, you know, people can have food to eat. So he drives a truck, like the one that have like beds and stuff inside of them. So me and my sister, during like spring breaks and stuff like that, so we'd go inside of it on one of his trucks and we would travel. This one's kind of embarrassing, kind of sad, but my life. So this one is that I'm a late bloomer. I've always been like super short. I'm only like 5'5", and then losing my teeth was a really big struggle because I lost them later than like everyone else. Like everyone lost their front teeth in like 1st grade, and I lost mine in like 5th grade into 6th grade. It was terrible. It was like the worst experience ever. I had like no teeth. I looked a mess. It was just traumatic. So this next fact is that I'm very picky eater. I've literally tried nothing. Also, weird thing about that is that I wanted to be a chef. I don't anymore, but like when I wanted to be a chef, I never tried anything. I'm just a super picky eater. So yeah. This next one's pretty self-explanatory. I hate clowns, cannot do it. I'm gonna leave that one there. No. All right, so this one's so fun. So this one's about my first job. I actually worked at Panera Bread, which was super fun. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun working at Panera Bread. So yeah, that whole experience was like really, really fun, getting to see like behind the scenes and all that stuff. So yeah. In this next one, I believe I mentioned it in the first video or the second one. I may have mentioned it in both, but I have mentioned that I moved from New Jersey to California, but I don't think that I mentioned that we drove here. So me, my mom, and my sister drove here from New Jersey to California. And that was an experience, all 3 of us stuck in a U-Haul truck for 2.5 days.
Together.
Even though I wasn't driving, because like I can't. The reason I can't drive is a whole other story time, because but anyways, so yeah, drove here and it was very traumatic and I hated it and I don't think I'd ever do it again. For this last one, I mentioned it in the first video, like my intro video of like what I wanted this channel to be about, but I kind of just wanted to reiterate what I wanted to do and what my plans were for this channel. So my plans for this channel basically are, don't want it to have boundaries. Basically by that I mean like I don't want to have to be a channel that does like one main thing. You know, like I want to be able to do more sit down videos, more story times. I want to be able to do mukbangs. I want to be able to do vlogs. I want to be able to do reactions. I want to give facts. I don't want to be stuck in a bubble of what my channel will be about. I want to be able to explore and try different things so that everyone can relate to my channel. Because the main reason for me starting my channel was because I had a lot of things to share. I had a lot of things I wanted to talk about, and I wanted people to be able to relate to them and enjoy them. And that's why I called it Cory's Journal, because that's usually what I like to write down inside my journal. I like to write down like what's going on in my life and different things like that. So I wanted to share that with people so that they could find enjoyment from it and laugh at my struggles and laugh at my cringiness, you know? That's basically what my plans are for this channel. All right, so those are just some facts about me. I hope you guys know a little bit more about me. All of my socials will be down in the description box below, so if you want, you can add them up. We can have a blast. You can message me, you can add me, all that stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So bye. I got so ready for a nap, put myself in my little robe, got all comfortable, laid in bed, about to take a nice little slumber. But then I was like, Cory, do you really want to waste your Friday afternoon by doing nothing as you always do? You could be productive. So I sat there and I thought to myself, be productive. But then I also thought, sleep. I was in a little bit of turmoil within my head. So I was like, what shall I do? Then I was like, I didn't post last week, so why not try and film and post today? So that's what I'm here to do. So I'm gonna go change and I shall be back. Before I get all up into this, I hated that whole entire statement. Before I get into things, I'm not even joking. As soon as I said pizza, my stomach was like, grrr. I need a snack. ASMR. I have dual citizenship. Clowns are just not it for me, and my mom hates them too. Like, we just think they're so weird and like scary for kids. Like, who wants some old man wearing face paint with a fake smile running around their kids? Like, ew, no. Like, and everyone here in California is like hella tall, so I'm like, I don't know what milk you guys are drinking, but please send it my way. Like, people don't usually know where Barbados is. It's a Caribbean. It's not Caribbean. Pineapples are so good. Like, apples, ew. Grapes, no. Cherries, who is she? No thanks. I've honestly never tried it, but like, to me, warm fruit, no thanks. Actually go home. Like, why is that a thing? Are you actually done?